Finally making the video. It's 1:30 a.m. I have had a couple of ideas on what types of videos I want to make. I know I need to put a lot more effort into these videos and they're not performing. And I knew this was going to happen. I'm kind of still just in the mix of making these videos for consistency purposes so I can continue to build a streak of making videos itself because it's still quite hard. I know these aren't the most entertaining, and I know like I'll look back one day and be like, damn, why wasn't I trying harder? Why wasn't I making more clips and this and that? But I feel like as of right now, I don't have the knowledge and skills to make proper entertaining videos. So this, I don't say this is the best I can do, but it's what I can do for right now. Going forward, I would like to obviously do better, and that's when I'll really like tap into like improving performance or whatever. Because as of right now, they're not gonna perform well, and that's all my fault. I should be making them better again, but a lot has not been happening, so that kind of sucks. But as of right now, I'm still at my easy job where I get to like waste a lot of time in between just to like, cause the paperwork's always gonna keep coming, whatever. But I just been reading a lot, and man, I wish I started reading sooner. I didn't find the types of book that I really like reading now. I understand like business, self improvement, philosophy books, and I just finished The 33 Strategies of War by Robert Greene, The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene, As a Man Thinketh by James Allen, and another book I forgot who is by, but it's the 23 Lessons of Self Learning or 21. All those books have been pretty good. I'm learning a lot. I feel like my mindset is really shifting. I'm seeing a lot more things as opportunities rather than like problems, and I'm also looking forward to problems because I understand problems are, the more problems you have, the more solutions you create. The more problems you have, the more adversity you go through, the stronger you become. And everything is just a life lesson, an opportunity, and it's like you need to go through those. If people that have no problems have like horrible lives, like there's no sort of stimulation, there's no sort of solving or doing anything of importance or beneficial to them. But yeah, I'm trying to change the way I think. I've been writing down what I'm grateful for in my like journal entry at the end of the day, and I feel like this has been helping a lot. I feel like I'm a lot more grateful. I see a lot of things differently. I feel like luck really isn't much of a factor anymore. It's either I make my own luck, so anything that good happens to me, I'm super happy, and if anything bad happens, I'm like, this is an opportunity to learn. And I feel like that mindset shift is very important and strong because anytime I make a mistake, anytime there would be a fallback, any problem I had, I would be like, oh my god, my life sucks, this and that, and it's like I would do that consistently over and over again. And it's like I feel like anything that will continue happening for the rest of your life, you should be more adjusted to it. So like having to make money, having to eat, shower, brushing your teeth, sleeping, problems, like these things are gonna happen for the rest of your life. So you might as well get on top of it, learn how to deal with it rather than complain every single time. Like I don't understand people who know they have to go to work or know they have to do these things, and every single time they complain about it, it's like either complain or to suffer. So it's like, why would you want to go through either one of those routes? Learn how to deal with it, understand that it's part of life, and just go with it, enjoy it to the fullest. That's what I've been trying to do. And this book I just read, I read it twice because it's such a short book, and I think everybody should read it. As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. It's really just about the way you think. It separates each chapter by like life sectors, like what I normally do for my own life, which I discovered on my own per se. But I feel like everybody kind of knows that. But it's really just about really thinking like, what does it say? Like it's just your the way you think, the way your mindset is, your thoughts are connected to the way you live, the way you act, your actions and everything. And once you like create positive thoughts, create a positive mindset, your life becomes that much better. And if you continue to have negative thoughts, negative thinking, that's exactly what your life will show and become. So you need to have big visions, big dreams. You need to have positive thoughts. You need to see everything as opportunities. You need to you need to cut out all negative thoughts because they're going to just create undesirable consequences. And I'm like reading this because it's kind of hard to summarize because it's such a short book, but it makes a lot of sense. Like it's such a simple concept, it's almost hard to break down. But in order to like fully take control of your life, your destiny, where you're going, where you're headed, what you're doing right now, it all starts in the brain. And I feel like the more books I read, the more I understand that it all starts in your mind. Everything. You need to envision what you want. You need to, and I know every like successful person says these exact same things like when you watch like videos or whatever, but it's so hard to like actually put it into action or like understand why. But these books explain it that much better. And like I've been reading the self-learning book, and it's like I'm seeing things a lot more differently just by reading those two books, because the way they explain it makes so much sense. And it's like all starts in your mind. If you look at everything as opportunities, you keep learning, you keep growing. If you have a growth mindset, you'll always look to grow instead of just staying in a fixed, complacent, comfortable like state of mind, state of life. You know, if you ever feel like you're just going through the motions of life, you're too comfortable, you have to realize these things. You have to realize them in your head. You have to realize what you want to change, what you need to change. You need to plan, you need to strategize, and you need to move forward with actions. And I'm just really trying to get into that state of mind. I have a lot of busy. I'm gonna be busy for the next 4 months. I'm gonna have 2 jobs. Finish out my last semester for school. Continue working out to get back to my aesthetic shape. I'm gonna continue to document whatever I can through journal entries, voice memos, videos, or whatever. And these are all like little projects, and I know I should be focusing on one thing just to really get successful at it, but I'm trying to see what I like, see what I enjoy. I'm trying different things that I feel like for a long time I would read these books and I would take in all this information and I wouldn't even apply it. And I saw a video of this guy who said that you literally ask yourself a question and make yourself write 20 solutions, and a common one's like, how would I make this much more money? Ask yourself the question, write down. And I literally did that today. I have 20 ways to make more money. And you would think it'd be like relatively easy, but when you get to like the last 5, and like even the last 10 for me was super hard. I literally sat there for an hour just with nothing, no music, nothing. I just sat there and I did it. I literally fell asleep because I was thinking so hard. But it's like things like that. It's like all the things these people actually say is, if you actually put them into, like if you actually do them, it changes everything. Like I feel like reading just to read, or reading or watching just to watch is just stimulation, and you gotta get rid of that. Like that's such a bad habit to pick up on. Like you need to actually apply what you're learning, and that's how you actually learn. If you don't apply, you're just doing for stimulation. That's bullshit. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Everything starts in the mind. Work on your headspace, work on your mindset, envision everything that you want, learn how to read, learn how to apply, and we all gonna make it. Like I don't know what else to say. It's just, I feel like I'm repeating a lot of the stuff I'm saying. I'm not in the best headspace right now. I've been kind of fried, but I need to continue to improve, do better, and that all starts up.